Up we go.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Oh, thank you.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Oh, wait, that's the other side of that piece of, like, the roots that we were at before. Interesting.
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Is it up or is it in there? Up. I'm gonna go this way then. This is for extra stuff. Maybe? Well, I'm not sure anymore. This says that's the right way, so I'm gonna go this way. Which wasn't gonna make it then. Now it says this is the right way. Which is it, game?
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise
That wasn't gonna let me do it then.
can absolutely assure you is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built
So
for
this is the
war,
other way.
not peace.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. Unsure.
Snowfall stopping.
Hello, give me this. I'm not reading these, but I'm collecting them. Okay, so maybe the other way was a dead end as well.
I can't spare the weight.
That's fine. Oops. Why'd she gasp so much? Are we near the top yet? We are very high up right now. I can't see below me. It's so cloudy. Also, it's gone very quiet. I don't know whether I like this. It started raining for a sec there. Whoa, look at that cloud. That's cool. Don't fall down. Excuse me. Excuse me, icicle. Oh, I guess I couldn't pick everything up out of that. Oh.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Oh,
All right,
we're at the top.
made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Never mind, we're not at the top. There's more. I can't really remember what I'm going to do with this. Ah,
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need.
Frozen.
I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have
Even
lunch
sounds like
brought
Ada.
in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we
Quite
would if we
100%
could.
connected.
They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
I can't see them from this angle.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hate each other.
Oops.
Another file has been recovered.
Oh, nice. Let's keep going then, shall we?
This isn't a glitch. It's
So
a
now this end of the
catastrophe.
table.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months.
Which I guess is what it did.
We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Did she walk through the table?
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
True.
A final file has been recovered.
It's moved.
Project Zero
Is she-
Dawn. Jesus, Liz.
There
has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have
Why is she in the
proposed it.
table?
But this? This?
What's going on?
When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot
Oh,
Command.
she's a hologram within a hologram.
In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Exactly as I've
Title name.
decided.
Endgame.
Don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
I think she did.
I'll sign.
He's walked into the table now as well.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Why is she
Forgive me.
looking at me? Oh, she's not. She's just looking to the side. Okay.
What made her solution so terrible?
I think it
What did
was
she do to stop the robots?
nukes. I think. Probably.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
No, wait.
This doesn't add up.
I wanted to go up, not down.
Couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Is he actually here? Oh,
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the Old Ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
yes.
Silence. That's my name.
Silence?
Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Thero robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do?
Nuke.
How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly
I don't
the
know.
question.
I can't remember.
Now, are you ready to go?
Because obviously I have played this, but I don't remember what the all the
still
answers are.
standing here?
I know some of it.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside.
I mean, that makes sense for why the name
Made my
Hades.
focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect ferrorobots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
Could be.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Nope.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
True.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yes.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear.
Does he have a focus on?
I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even
doesn't
over
even have
vast
a focus.
distances.
Not on anyway.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses,
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
No.
It's highly unlikely, but not
How?
impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine.
We were what, 350,000 years late for this meeting? No, days late for the meeting, sorry. Not years.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Oh, Kaio.
Cryogenics, they called it.
I guess, maybe.
But they were
Would that work for
capable of
300,000 days?
Given Elizabeth's technological acumen,
Where's
I
300,000 days?
can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting
It's
time.
nearly 1,000 years.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was
Unless
headed
it
for a
wasn't.
place
Unless
called
I got the number wrong.
U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
That's miles
Can't
away, I think.
wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Yeah, I'm not going down that way.